All right, so I'm gonna close it out. It's part 2. All right. Never know when is the last time. Make it count. So I'm gonna end it with this. It's a lot of different ways that you can make sure that your words are felt and heard. Oh, they took the Jamaican spot. I'm sorry, I got ADHD. So it's a lot of different ways that you can make sure it's known that you're uncomfortable with a situation or how that situation may be going. You know what I'm saying? And, trying to get your point across. And what I want to say is this, I don't know if my friend's situation had anything to do with kind of what we just went over, right? I was thinking about it from my own, right? And in my own light, what that looks like. So I want to say those are really nice. And if I still lived here, I would buy one. I'm just letting y'all know straight up. So sorry for the distraction. Anyway, so yeah, like make sure that you weigh it out in your own head. Because of how I saw when I grew up and I saw that race to, hey, let's get this thing over with. Like, hey, I'm sorry, right? I seen a post the other day and it's crazy. It said they lasted in a 40-year relationship, y'all. God is good. 40 years in a relationship because they raced to say, I'm sorry after a dispute. There's so much power in that, right? Because they said pride and ego is not more important than the love of my life. I'm going to run that back one time. Pride and ego is not more important than the love of my life. I'm going to tell y'all, I already said before, either I'm a hopeless romantic or I'm a hoping romantic, right? I believe that's real. Like, I believe there are people that exist that the small stuff is small for a reason. Let's not, don't pump no air in that stuff. That was an air pump, if you didn't know it was an air pump. Don't pump no air in that stuff, right? Let that small stuff go, man. You never know. You never know when it's the last time. And then look, what's your breaking point, right? Is this really worth being the break? What I learned too, in past relationships and studying, delaying on this book that I just cannot get finished with for some. Y'all keep praying for me, keep encouraging me in the comments and stuff. I'm trying. I got a friend on here, she stay on me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. I'm gonna get it done. But listen, I've been learning a lot of stuff. I had to figure out how to break it all up. A lot of self-improvement stuff too. I'm not perfect. Far from it. But I know there are different levels that I want to reach, right? I have a family member, and I don't want to get into all that because y'all might figure out who it is. So I'm going to do it like this. I got a family member who has someone who her husband, my man, is the most calm. He inspired me every time I talk to him. He don't ever reach level 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? It right there. It ain't going no higher. The other levels exist. He don't touch them, right? And so I've witnessed in conversation, his wife would be wrong, straight wrong, right? And he'll be like, all right, babe, cool, love you. And the younger me would look at him and be like, nah, hold up. Go back. Don't you want to tell her that nah, it say right here, and he sat me down years and years ago and he said, man, I'm going to tell you, people get it wrong because they do the whole happy wife, happy life, that mindset. So whatever she want, and what's the other one, cheaper to keep her? All right, be careful with them little mantras, right? Understand that happy wife, happy life forgot something. All right, the husband need to be happy too. Keep that in mind. The kids need to be happy too. There's a lot of happiness that needs to happen, and it's not just around one person. It doesn't create a yes man situation. It should create a partnership situation. Get that nugget. Check this out. He said what he realized was sometimes in the midst, like in the thickness of it, it's better to bow out and let them realize that they were wrong. So check this out. He'll go, okay, babe, I love you, because he wants to remind her of the foundation of what they have is we love each other. And I'm just saying, okay, right now, I'm not going to let you hurt yourself or do anything to jeopardize your safety. But I'm saying okay right now because we got more important stuff to worry about. So check this out. So if I just say, okay, I want to move it out the way. I'm not disregarding what you're saying. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm saying we got other things that's important right now, right? And then I tell you I love you because I'm reminding you the foundation. So this argument is not strong enough to take away my love for you. Y'all got to get that. This argument is not that important. So, okay, I love you. And then later on, she going through the mail. Tap, 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 tap. Smack her right there on the face. And she realized, dang, I was wrong, right? And if that love is genuine and strong, more than likely, she gonna hit him up and be like, hey, babe, I want to let you know I'm sorry. I appreciate you for putting that to the side because that wasn't important right there. I thank you for reminding me that we love each other and I was wrong. That's amazing. Now, if you're dealing with a person that ain't gonna apologize no matter what, this ain't for you. Like, this ain't for you. Trust me. Let them people grow and develop on their own or whatever. Like, don't get tied up. Trust me. All right? Don't waste your time here. But the value has to be. If the value is there, then it'll happen really close to how I just gave it to you. It'll happen, right? If the value ain't there, and that person don't care about the fact that this could be my last words to you. They don't care about the fact that, you know, told you my friend said she never talks down on her man. That, it don't matter how mad she is. She said there's a line. What me and my man handle in private is not the same thing that we handle in public. So that means even when she talking to her girlfriends, her family, her whatever, now that's private time, right? And you can't really control how that conversation go. But you think about this. You build up a wall of hate talking bad about your person, and then they gotta meet. And now you can't because you got all this strife in between that you built. All right, now be careful. And it also plays into who your friends are. See, I don't have a lot of friends that just be like, yeah, talk about your person. Yeah, they wrong. You right. See, that ain't even really a friend to me. I'm sorry. When I call, I'm trying to know, like, hey, yo, this the situation. If I choose to share that information, this what happened. You know, I need another perspective. Like, what you think? I want them to be like, hey, yo, Jay, you was wrong. Go back and fix that, right? But if you don't cherish friendships like that, like if you don't honor that, you running from somebody telling you don't want nobody to hurt your feelings, hey, man, you bringing that poison into your relationship. You the one that's hurting it. Your friends and family don't even know the truth to be able to help you, to be able to show you the right way. I know I'm stepping on some toes. I'm going to tell you, but I've been through it, right? I've been through it. You know, I've had family members straight up call me and tell me their whole version of their story going off on their other half, right? And maybe not in a disrespectful way. I've only heard that recently. And yeah. So they going off. And I will not let that conversation end without, what'd you do? What did you do? You know, what do you think you did to contribute to that type of reaction or remark from this person, whatever, right? And the good thing is, you know, 99.98% of the time, you know what I'm saying, they reflect on what they did. And even if it ain't in that moment, you know, I'm going to call out Silas because I love you. Silas, my boy, I'm telling you, we go back. Y'all know we cousins, all kind of stuff, right? We've been tight for a long time. Me and Silas, you could tell them, we call each other out sometimes, right? And we're not afraid to take that, and we'll apologize to each other if we do it in the wrong way. That's what's so powerful about, you know, our relationship. That's the type of friends I like. My fraternity brothers, yeah, accountability partners. My mentor, accountability partner. You know what I'm saying? Experienced friends and family that can sit you down. You know, the old heads, the OG, yeah. Accountability partners. When we sit down, We talk. I want to hear both sides. I need that feedback because I'm sorry, it's getting kind of hot in here. I need that feedback because I want to learn. I want to grow, man. I'm on a journey to grow. I'm not with all the every year saying the same. Oh, next year I'm Man, I want it now. I'm not trying to wait till a new year. I want to grow. I look at last year. I look at the year before. I look at some patterns and some things that keep coming. And if I'm not proud of those, yeah, I'm trying to grow. What I need to do to get to the next level. That's how I've always been. Do you really got to... People so weird, man. It's 35,000. I should show y'all this parking lot is wide empty. And this person just thought it was a good idea to park so close I could barely open my door. I really don't understand it. But I'm going to display patience. And I'm going to stay focused, right? All right, I'll move. Don't even worry about it. I'll move to one of these other million empty parking spaces. So anyway, y'all hear my kids laughing in the back because they see, like, this crazy, right? Like, what? It's wild, man. It's wild. I can't make this up. But back to the point. Let me close this out. So, you know, accountability is important. You never know when it's your last time. That argument, it wasn't important. Go fix that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call them all out. That closet that you got all them shoes scattered around, clothes falling off the hanger. Don't go into the new year with that closet looking like that. Go ahead and go clean that out, right? And I'm not being funny. I'm not even really using that as like an analogy. Go clean that closet out. But if, for the sake of this example, if you really got some stuff that you ain't cleaned out in life, go fix it. Make that phone call, man. Mom, dad, cousin, aunt, uncle, brother, I don't care who it is. Make that phone call and make right. And listen, all you can control is you. So if you can't get them to apologize, just say your apology and walk away. That's what I'm learning. And I'm having a good time. My mentor just recently told me something. I'm not going to share it because it's personal. But something to do when you're dealing with certain situations and they tough, right? And I'm looking at it so different now. It'll give you this sense of no disrespect, but it'll give you this sense of, oh, poor baby, right? And you can take that and just keep moving. You don't got to worry about it. You know, it ain't your job to fix everything. It ain't your job to fix everybody. And sometimes people can be so rough that they work themselves out of your life automatically. I hope y'all caught that. Sometimes they can be so right and so rough and in such bad shape, they gonna work themselves out of your life by themselves. Like, they're gonna do it. So you ain't even gotta put in much work. But in the meantime, you still gotta be accountable for you. So you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna continue to do the right thing, because that's what we're being counted on to do, the right thing, no matter what. And because you don't know when it's your last time saying it, you're gonna clean that up. Go ahead and clean it up, do the right thing so it's done, right? Do your part. So that way your conscience is clear. And remember, get you a mentor. Get you a friend that can hold you accountable, an accountability partner, you know? So that's how that works. I gotta go in here and feed these youngins. It's just been on my heart. And I've been trying to make sure I do it in the right way. And I knew that sharing it on this platform, of course, putting it on my YouTube. So as I'm learning, I'm not perfect. But as I'm learning, right, I don't mind saying if I was wrong. Don't cost me no money. I was wrong. Let me learn from it. Let me grow. I can go so far into that. I'm not going to, though. I don't want to bore y'all. I appreciate your time. It's all love. Jay.